Greetings, YouTube. Given the week I've had and the fact that it's Thanksgiving today, I thought it would be incredibly appropriate to not only say a couple things I'm thankful for in the game, but really put out a video thanking the MCOC community as a whole. In the last, 2 days, which, by the way, for those of you optimists who were nice enough to say that you thought that my appeal case was so textbook that it would be lifted in 24 hours, we're about 36 hours in, and still no word. But, it's Thanksgiving, it's the holidays. I'm sure YouTube's run mostly by bots right now. The human beings hopefully actually have families that aren't computer chips. So, we're waiting for some update, hopefully by the end of the weekend. But, regardless, so many of you that I've never met from so many different countries, from Sweden to Guatemala, to England, to Australia, to South America, everything in between, continents, countries, states, you name it, have reached out and just told me that you really appreciate my offer reviews and you enjoy watching me not get Stark Spidey. And even when you disagree with my editorials, you appreciate that I'm putting out my opinion and being honest. And that means so much to me. So thank you, MCOC community, for supporting my channel. And even the people who don't like my channel, for those of you that reached out that said you still support my First Amendment free speech rights, that means a lot too. So thank you for that. So yeah, also thank you to a few of you who've even sent a little financial support for my channel. I was very, very moved by that. And it helps. Every dollar really does help. And thank you for those of you who have done that. You are so kind. And thank you to those of you who've watched the videos. If you normally would skip a 7-minute video and go straight to the end, and you actually watched all 7 minutes so that I gain, 3 cents more on a video, that's really appreciated. That means so much to me too. So every little thing to keep my channel up and running is really, really important. So I thought it'd be kind of fun, because I just want to talk about a couple of things. One of them I've been holding on to and trying to figure out at what point should I put this in a video. And I think today's that point because it's super random, and I love that a surgeon caught this. But first and foremost, I want to say, Kabam has done some things that I'm really thankful for this year. First and foremost, in the last 24 hours, they did put out a public response basically defending my right as a content creator to criticize their offers. Now, of course, there are still people saying, well, what else are they going to say? But, you've got to be thankful when people publicly defend you, no matter who put in a report on you or not. We probably are never going to know. It's anonymous. But point being, hopefully, if there is a YouTube brain behind the scenes and they know maybe that the company that is in question for a flag is actually defending the rights of the content creator to post respectful but objective opinions, that should, in theory, make it easier for me to get the ban on live streaming and the strike on my account removed. Always in theory, but regardless, thank you, Kabam, for posting that on my behalf. Also, thank you to those of you who have tweeted me, who have sent me line-at messages, who have some have even made YouTube videos, like just wanting to rant about this, and that is also incredibly kind of you. Kabam, you did some good things this year. Yes, we've talked about the negative, but we're not going to do that today because it's Thanksgiving. Peak milestones is one of my favorite things to happen in the game. Getting more stuff for doing the same thing is awesome, and I have gained so many more Tier 1 alphas and 4-star shards, and especially energy refills from peak milestones. A great addition to the game. I think dungeons have gotten a heck of a lot better, and this is why I'm showing you this picture, because we now have seen, just in the War Machine instance that you see underlined, but also in the Ronin instance, the chance to get rare new 5-star champs that were not previously released, and we don't have to quote-unquote whale out on Grandmaster featured crystals with 300 units per pop in order to get them. In fact, the drop rates are so much better for these dungeon crystals that reward you just for doing dungeons without having to spend any money, assuming, of course, you have, 16 5-stars in your roster, and I realize some people don't. But it's super cool that Kabam is giving us now, slowly but surely, a chance to get these champs. Get champs like Doctor Strange and Electro, and who knows, maybe down the line, Black Widow and Thor and everyone's two most drooled over 4-star champs, right? Wolverine and Scarlet Witch, maybe someday we'll see in this game as 5 stars. But regardless, for Kabam to give us a 10% drop rate to get one of these champs that was not available as a 5-star just a few months ago is really, really cool, especially for free-to-play players that can't afford to risk losing any of their units and certainly can't afford cash to buy cash-based offers for rare champions. So I'm very thankful for that. And then I'm thankful, so there's actually a surgeon out there. And by the way, Flashy Vanilla, thank you for sending me these. I want to make sure I give you that shout out. There's actually a surgeon out there who caught something really obscure, but I think it's just kind of hilarious. And I want to know your thoughts. Maybe you don't think it's hilarious, but you know, everybody has the right to their opinion. So we know Aegon, right? The champion of the month. The champion that is released today for so many of you to decide between spending time with your family or spending time with your gambling addiction in a mobile video game, you know? Just as the pilgrims would have wanted you to. What arm did Aegon lose? That is the question of Thanksgiving. Random, I know. But look at the banner at the front. What arm does it look like he's punching with? I see the right arm in this picture. What do you see? I see the right arm, okay? The right arm is glowing. It is extra electric blue, if you will. Then, when you go to the banner of the Uncollected Battle Realm, as you can see in front of you, I see the right arm again that's blue. So 2 for 2, and you're thinking, okay, cool. What does this have to do with anything? Well, if you examine option C, picture C, the jury would like to exhibit evidence number 3. You will see that when you are ready to fight Aegon, the right arm is not glowing blue. It is the left arm that is glowing blue. So, which is it? You would think it would be the right arm, since 2 out of 3 of the pictures contained the blue glowy arm. But in this case, this one does not. Kind of crazy. So I'm thankful that a real-life surgeon who goes by the name Dr_H_ caught this, sent it to me, and simply said, I think it's kind of funny. You should put this in a video. So this is the video I'm putting in, Mr. Surgeon. Thank you so much for sending this my way. I'm also thankful that when I have the chance to do these videos, I can prove to those of you out there that I am not going to go 10 minutes long, as we will only go about 8 minutes, as I see that I've covered everything I wanted to cover in this video, and we are just at about 8 minutes. So, thank you to everybody again for your support. There are no updates on the appeal. Literally, I have heard 0 back, and I still have no idea what community guideline was even breached or what part of the video was in question. I have been given no specifics. I have sent multiple content creators the screenshot of the email that I received, which stated that a strike was there and that I had broken some rule. But when you go to the community guidelines and read over yourself, you're basically just left to guess what guideline it is. And the only thing it can fall under, I guess, is either repetition or harassment, which both make no sense. But anyhow, thank you so much for supporting my channel. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. And let me know what arm Aegon lost, right? Oh, what a day. Have a great one, YouTube.